Hello, welcome back. What I'm just going to do now is just a quick video with an update on the Bankroll challenge. Well, particularly the Bankroll challenge at Pokerstars. Will hopefully later today do an update on GG Poker. It's going to be a little bit more complicated because all the hands don't go into my HUD. I can transfer them over into my holder manager, but and I also need to just get all the data from the tournaments onto a spreadsheet. So if I can get time to do that today or the next day or two, I will do that soon. But this is Pokerstars, and I'll break this down into three. Well, I'll just go for everything here, and then. So what I've got here is the graph for the 2&L games. We've been playing mainly 6 max 2&L, but yesterday we played 90 minutes of full ring, and we'll probably do some more full ring soon, and do and just show more action there anyway. So the 2&L's at about $40, and that's great. Let's have a look at how we did. We've mainly played the 2&L and 5&L. The 5&L, we haven't really played many hands, so let's just have a look at this. What do I need to do? So we'll take that off. I'll have a look at the 5&L. Okay, 5&L was going well, and then we lost a big hand, and we kind of pulled out. That I think the reason for that was not because we lost a big hand. I don't know, we had ace or something, and we went all in and it lost. I can't remember, but you know, it was a big hand, so we lost 2 buy-ins in one go, pretty much, I think. But I think we stopped playing because we had we may have had a full screen of tournaments or something like that, and I just thought, it's probably not the best idea to keep going with that at the moment. I don't want to get tilted. Blah blah blah. Let's come back to that later. So we haven't really played many hands, 800 hands. It was generally going in the right direction. We got hit, and that's something to come back on. So not a big deal. So let's put those two together. And so that's kind of impacted the graph of those two with that loss of the big hand. So we put those two together. Okay. So up, down, down, down. We had to recover a little bit there. So that's 2&L, 5&L. What I'm going to put on here is the rake back and bonuses. Now here, what I thought, let me just explain this. This looks a bit crazy, doesn't it? What I've put here, this is the information I get from the winnings I get from being on a leaderboard, which not too much at the moment. Sometimes it's $1 a day or something like that. Pokerstars leaderboards, Pokerstars rewards chests, and Pokerstars challenges. When I started this challenge, I think I was not far away from completing a chest, or halfway through a chest or something like that, a challenge rather. So here you can see, I think it was a $10 chest or something. I hadn't really been playing PokerStars too much, before that, and there was this chest to complete. You get monthly challenge chests or something like that. So I think beforehand I'd played a few tournaments or something like that, built up about half a chest, and then there was that to complete. So that kind of came in, and that's what that is. There's I think that's a $10 chest here. So we just bung that onto the bankroll. Here, this big jump here, it's got nothing to do with the cash games. And to a certain extent, probably some of this chest has not really got that much to do to the cash games either. I mean, most of that came from tournaments, I think. The last little bit from cash games. This represents. We won a couple of tournaments, a $4 tournament, I think. We got a bit of money in a $7 tournament. So we won about $35 or something in a $4 tournament. And then a little bit later, we lost a $4. We played a $4 tournament and a $1 tournament, and we didn't get anything. So we played 4 tournaments, 2 $4, 1 $7, 1 $1. And we're up, we're plus about $30 or something like that, and that's what that represents. So this has nothing to do with the cash games per se. This yellow line here is going to be my Pokerstars bankroll challenge line. Okay, so and this will include cash and tournaments. So the green line, if I take that off again, is purely the cash. Okay, there's nothing to do with tournaments there. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I thought that, just easier to represent everything. I do one Pokerstars and put everything into my rate back and bonus line, and and this the distance between this yellow and green line will go up and down as we play more tournaments. I mean, look, if I play a tournament tomorrow, I'm not going to, and I win $10,000 in that tournament, then this is going to look ridiculous. Yeah, we're going to have, a line that says, plus $10,000, and this line's going to be down here plus 40, and it's going to be creeping along the bottom. So, and even now it's starting to look a bit crazy, the gap there. And I think one thing that shows the impact of tournaments, here, this sort of reward chest, that's fine. I mean, we've only played about 9,000 hands now on Pokerstars cash games. As this gets to about 50,000 hands or 100,000 hands, the gap here will look very small. It just looks big at the moment because we're kind of zoomed in, sort of thing. But as you go along, it will start to look smaller. So here we may see jumps like this if we do well in tournaments, and hopefully that will demonstrate the impact that tournaments can have on a bankroll challenge if you manage that well. I haven't managed that well yet. I've been messing about a bit, really. I think we've been going about 2 weeks at the moment, and just doing a bit of everything really to see what works a little bit, and some of that's gone well, and some of it hasn't gone well. I think it's been a little bit chaotic for me, and I haven't really had that much time I haven't really had 2 or 3 days where, okay, let's play poker all day. I've just had a lot going on outside of poker, I think, and that's coming, I think that's a bit more settled now, so hopefully we can get 2 or 3 poker days, and that would be good. Yeah, so I have played some other hands, so let's have a look. And the cash results by stakes. Let's have a look at this. Now you'll see here, let's move this over. You see here at the top, we've got the 2NL, 5NL games there, and they're all in the green. It's not, you know, we haven't played that many hands yet, 15,000 hands, okay? And all this is included in the bankroll. And you can see here we played some, what's that? Some $5 Zoom, 1,000 hands, we lost 3 buy-ins. And here, a $10 game, Zoom, we lost 1 buy-in, so not very good there, okay? But we haven't really played that many hands, so not something I'm worried about, obviously. Just the way that it was. What I was doing there, big mistake, I was chasing that chest. I don't think I have much time to complete the challenge, I think. I think it was right at the end of that chest, a $10 chest. And I think I was just pushing it a bit there. So to get the $10 chest, I kind of lost $25, you know. So I wasn't really worried about this because I knew that $10 was coming. It's a bit like, okay, well, you know, I can make this up later, sort of thing. But, you know, you can see here the net profit's $9. But, you know, if you take this into account, it's kind of 3 buy-ins here, $25 there, or even that one as well. That's going to, it's had a major impact on it, isn't it? Hasn't it? And I think that shows why you shouldn't really take shots. You know, I am rolled for higher levels, but you know, if you know starting off really on $100, you shouldn't really be doing this. So, but we did. So, but don't do it. But there you go. What we're going to do. We're going to do things a little bit more properly now, and you know, you can see here with the 2NL and the 5NL. You know, these are good big blind 100s. Still not that many hands, so it's likely to come down. And we're going to build up a little bit from there now. We're going to sort of progress incrementally and properly. I'm not really going to play too many tournaments, if at all, over the next week or two. I might kind of wait until see what the Christmas specials are and play 1 or 2 tournaments then. I think I think I'm preferring just to, you know, because I'm doing the bankroll challenge and because I'm doing the YouTube videos, and I've had a lot to do to learn how to make videos and get my microphone working properly. I think the last video I did, I made a mistake with my microphone settings, so the audio is not that great. Hopefully it's better now. These things I'm learning. I'm not very good at it. So what I'm going to do is probably just focus on doing 4 tables maximum on the screen. But, you know, I'll also be doing 1 table and 2 tables, and then just going up incrementally. So I think what you're going to see now, let's go back to the graph. Sorry, there's a car going past or something. Let's take this off. Bonuses, and let's get to the 2NL thing. Let's take the 5NL off. Okay. So as far as Pokerstars goes, I'm just going to grow this for now. So what am I going to grow it to? I'm going to, the target is I'm going to take this up to $100. Okay, that would give me 20 buy-ins for 5NL. Okay. yes, we have more money because we've won on the tournaments. We'll have a little bit more money. That's fine. I'm not really sticking to too many strict parameters. I'm not sort of saying once we have $100, we'll do 5NL. Partly what I'm also doing is doing some content that is, just to, like yesterday we're doing the 9 mates videos. I didn't really need to do those, so I'm doing them because I provide, just to provide you guys with some content. Some people like the 9 max. I played a lot of 9 max games in the past. I just put them out there, and if they're helpful, they're helpful. So that's what I mean. I'm not, I'm not going to be sort of moving up, and I'll never do that again because I've moved up now. I don't. I also sometimes, as I said in the videos, sometimes I like just to have a relaxing practice, like training. Just go and do some. I think I did that yesterday, a day before. Did a few videos where I just was messing around a little bit. Taking a couple of punts and having a bit of fun. Wasn't really that strictly adhering to, equity. It's just like, okay, let's play about a bit. And I think, that it's good to do that. It's good to do that because you can then, you can see where that goes, and you can see, well, do I need to be a bit more bluffy? If you're under bluffing, do I need to sort of start throwing some chips around sometimes? What happens when I do that? What happens when I hero call? That kind of thing. So, it worked out quite well for me. I think the last time I did that, in the last video, we went down a buy-in or two, and we were up a buy-in or two at the end. So that sort of play is pretty high variance, but I don't particularly like to play like a robot all the time. I'm trying to learn GTO, and I'm trying to play optimally, and I'm not saying I'm a GTO player at all. I will do some videos about my GTO training later, but I'm just keen to learn anything. So and to incorporate whatever I learn from anywhere into my game to try and do the best I can. So that's it. So hopefully that helps. I mean, I had one or two comments about what's happening with the Bankroll challenge. How's it going? And that's great. Keep that coming. I will work at producing a better format than this. This is just like I've just about replying to the comments that came in saying what's happening. So I'll try to do a better one in future. Where I think there was a good suggestion. We'll do a before and after graph or something like that. I can't guarantee that I will do that. For various reasons. I mean, sometimes I'm playing poker at ridiculous hours where I am very early or very late, and I don't really have the time or the capacity to probably do too much before or after the games. But I will work something out to do that, to get a little bit more organised. So there you go. Hopefully that was helpful. I will work on the GG Poker side. I mean, I think the GG Poker was going. We were about $100 up on GG Poker. It's probably down now. It's not negative, but we didn't do well in a few tournaments, and we didn't do well in a few cash games. So I don't know. I would guess it's about plus $50 or something like that. So yeah, there we are. So okay, let's let's leave it for there. Hopefully you found that helpful. Take care. Have a good day.